Friends, let me tell you about a creature both fascinating and fearsome from the world of ancient Greek mythology, the Harpy. Imagine a being that embodies the swiftness of the wind and the unsettling blend of human and animal. That, in essence, is the Harpy. Their very name, Harpii in Greek, translates to snatchers or swift robbers, hinting at their primary role. Initially, they weren't always the monstrous figures we often picture. Early descriptions painted them as winged maidens, sometimes beautiful, representing the sudden gusts of wind. Homer even mentions one named Podarge, mother to Achilles' swift horses. However, over time, the Harpies' image darkened. They evolved into grotesque beings, part bird, part woman. Picture a creature with the body, wings, and sharp talons of a bird of prey, but with the face and sometimes the upper torso of a woman. Their faces were often described as pale, with hunger, their claws long and menacing. Roman and Byzantine writers particularly emphasized their ugliness, with some even calling them human vultures. These later Harpies became agents of divine punishment, particularly for those who had committed foul deeds. They were known as the Hounds of Zeus, sent to snatch away evildoers and carry them to the Erinyes, the goddesses of vengeance. Sudden disappearances were often attributed to the Harpies' swift and brutal actions. One of the most famous tales involving Harpies is the story of King Phineus. Punished by Zeus, Phineus was tormented by these creatures. Whenever food was set before him, the Harpies would swoop down, snatch it away, and defile any scraps with their foul-smelling droppings, leaving him constantly hungry. It wasn't until the Argonauts, including the winged Boreads, Callias and Zetes, intervened that Phineus found relief. A Harpy's image has persisted through art and literature for centuries. Early depictions on pottery sometimes showed them as beautiful winged women, while later literary works leaned into their monstrous nature. They appear in various forms, from Shakespeare's The Tempest to modern fantasy, often symbolizing swift, inescapable judgment or the untamed aspects of nature. So, the next time you hear a sudden gust of wind, remember the Harpy, a creature that began as a personification of nature's swiftness, but transformed into a terrifying symbol of divine retribution, forever etched in the tapestry of Greek mythology.